Hey everybody, it's that college football guy here with another video. Yeah, I'm home. Here's what happened. I took in 2 vacation days for today, Thursday, and Friday. Sorry for not posting a video yesterday, but there's a reason why. Because I'm supposed to be moving tomorrow into our new apartment, our new place. Because the house we were going to go into a month earlier, that fell through. So because of financial situations and medical bills, we've decided to stay in the complex and move into another one. Well, the one we were set to move into, apparently it's not ready yet. Even though they said it's been ready for 2 months, it's actually not ready. So we may have to move into a different one, because the whole main thing was they did a little stress test on it, and apparently some of the pipes leak and some of the drywall came off. So they got to get a hold of a plumber to see if they can come in and fix it. So we may not be moving to the one we're going to move into, maybe do a different one. And if it's a different one, we may be waiting 2 weeks, because that one's not ready yet either. So I took 2 days off of work, used 2 of my vacation days for something that may not even happen. Trying to be calm about this, but I'm not exactly happy right now. So yesterday, they told me on my vacation day, I had to get a lot of stuff done. And some stuff that the drivers are going to be doing, they're not going to be happy about it in my company. They're going to be having to do work on Friday to get some paperwork done, some stuff done in the office for evaluations and for yearly reviews. So I did all my jobs and got in and then had to spend 3 hours at the office doing paperwork. They don't know what's coming yet. Hopefully, I said, these guys not wanting to tear you apart, you might want to let them know, like today, Thursday, that they have stuff they have to do when they come back in. And possibly even better, if you have it digitally where they can fill it out online, send it to them. Where they can do it while they're taking their 10-hour break. But we're not here for that, folks, are we? We're here for some college football. We're here for the coaching carousel update, and the NFL took a bite out of college football. That's what the headline says. NFL takes a lot of coaches. Headlined by Willie Taggart. So first and foremost, let's get the housekeeping out the way. Everyone, please hit the thumbs up, smash the like button. The more likes the video gets, the more it gets shown. It helps the algorithm. People were asking me, DM me, why do you hit the thumbs up for? What's the value of that? It hits the algorithm. It shows up more. The more thumbs up it gets, the more popular it gets, the bigger this channel can get. So any thumbs up you give a video, I would greatly appreciate it. Comment on the video. I want to hear what your thoughts are on all of this. 'Cause we got a few to get into here. And a lot of them are multiple schools getting hit or doing multiple things here. Florida got nailed. Cincinnati got nailed. Utah State got nailed. There's a lot of things going on here. But comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 400 subscribers. Let's see if we can get there. All right, first off, I remember Willie Taggart. He was the head coach at FAU. He was fired middle of the season. Well, he's been hired, was originally going to be a part of Deion Sanders' staff until the Baltimore Ravens reached out to him, and now he's their new running backs coach. So Willie Taggart's heading off to the NFL for the first time in his career. Former Ole Miss head coach Matt Luke, remember him a while back? He was a fill-in for a few years. He's been hired by Notre Dame to be their new offensive line coach. And here's where the NFL starts. The Arizona Cardinals were busy. I'm just going to say this. The Arizona Cardinals were busy. Their new head coach, yeah, he went to college to fill his staff. Are we getting Carolina Panthers vibes here, or is it just me? You'll see here in a minute. Northwestern cornerbacks coach Ryan Smith has been hired by the Arizona Cardinals to be their new cornerbacks coach. Florida tight end coach William Pigler has been hired by the Arizona Cardinals to be a defensive assistant. No exact position named. Florida co-defensive coordinator Patrick Toney has been hired by the Arizona Cardinals to be a defensive assistant. No exact position named as of yet. Florida didn't waste any time, though. They hired Alabama inside linebackers coach Austin Armstrong to be their new defensive coordinator. So they moved up fast. FIU, Florida National, hired former Duke offensive coordinator Zach Roper to be their new tight ends coach. Cincinnati, speaking of being busy, has hired Georgia State defensive coordinator Nate Fuqua to be their new outside linebackers coach. Cincinnati's offensive coordinator Tom Manning has been hired by the Indianapolis Colts to be their new tight ends coach. So wasting no time, Cincinnati hired Virginia Tech quarterbacks coach Brad Glenn to be their new offensive coordinator. Stanford offensive line coach Clayton Adams has been hired by the Arizona Cardinals to be their new offensive line coach. I'm just getting bad vibes here. College coach going directly into their position rather than being an assistant and earning it. There's a big difference between being an assistant even in the Power 5, even in the Big 10 or the SEC, than being an NFL position coach. It's a big jump. There's offensive coordinators and head coaches that come in as position coaches. So, well, I get the funny feeling the Arizona Cardinals are going to stink up the joint next year. Kind of the reason I wear the red shirt. Yeah, I know. Bad taste. Let's see. Troy has hired Cincinnati outside linebacker coach Greg Gaspardo to be their new defensive coordinator. That's the reason why they hired Nate Fuqua to fill the job. Boston College defensive coordinator Tom Lukabu, I hope I say his name right, has been hired by the Carolina Panthers to be their new outside linebackers coach. Okay. And then comes the Utah State, where they got hit. Indiana has hired Utah State offensive coordinator Anthony Taggart to be their new co-offensive coordinator and receivers coach. Utah State then promoted receivers coach Kyle... There's the fell. To follow to co-offensive coordinator and head coach Blake Anderson will be the new play caller. So we'll see how that goes. And Utah State defensive coordinator Ephraim Banda has been hired by the Cleveland Browns to be their new safeties coach. Carolina, in a while back, I'm blanking on his name and I shouldn't be. The head coach of the Carolina Panthers, former Temple and Baylor head coach. It's got to be the Baylor King. You'll let me know on this one. And I'm blanking on his name. He's got the head coach in Nebraska now, and I'm blanking on his name. That's terrible on me. That's my fault. He hired a bunch of college coaches. How well did it work out? I guess we're going to waste a couple of years of Kyler Murray's career, huh? But then again, he's so injury prone. I took a lot of heat from a lot of fans, including my sister, who lives in Mesa, not that far from where the Cardinals play, and told her, says, Kyler's injury prone. You're going to be wasting. He's not. I wouldn't be signing him for $50 million. He's not worth it. And they said, why would you do that? Like, if he's going to be hurt 5 to 6 games a year, you're going to have to spend $10 million on a backup quarterback to quarterback the team. So what's the point of having him? He's a playmaker. He's a crybaby, according to a lot of people, according to a lot of reports that have come out. Is he? Is it misunderstood? Is it all about Call of Duty, apparently? Well, we'll see. I've never met Kyler, so I can't make a judgment on the man's character. There's been a lot of stories put out about him, good and bad. We've all seen it. But Arizona is going for a college feel and taking a lot of college coaches, which means there's going to be another coaching carousel with all these positions getting filled. Cleveland doing everything to it. New head coaches going to the college ranks, which means this happens again. Way of the world, isn't it? So thanks everybody for watching the video. I hope everybody is having a good Thursday. I'll find out in a little while if I'm going into the original apartment we're going into or into the new one. We'll find out soon enough. So thanks everybody for watching the video. Hope everybody is having a great day. Be safe out there and please be good to each other.